What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode of Days. I enjoyed this episode. This whole situation between Johnny, Chanel, Allie, and Trip, they all need to figure some shit out. Mainly Chanel and Allie. Those are the two that really need to figure it out. Johnny and Trip know what they want. You know what I mean? Like, they're making no bones about that. They know what the fuck they want. Allie and Chanel are the ones playing this game. But it was kind of funny though seeing Allie in the Demira mansion looking at Stefano's portrait because she was asking Johnny about him. She was like, he looks scary. I said, you damn right. That's Stefano Demira. That's the OG of the Demira family. He don't play that shit. I miss Stefano. Oh my god, I miss Stefano. Ah, the pinky ring, the suits, the grazie. I miss Stefano, man. I love how he used to always say that grazie. That was my. Oh, I miss Stefano. The Demira family has not been the same since Stefano has been gone. I tell you that it has not. It feels like something missing with that family, and it's definitely you feel his presence. Like you just feel it when you look at the Demiras now on canvas. You just see it automatically. Like yeah, Stefano, he missing. He not there. And I miss him. Um, Seeing him today in 2021, and I would love to see like what he thinks about Johnny now, and the family dynamic now. Like I would love to hear his thoughts on it. That would be amazing. Rest in peace, Joe Mascalo. But yeah. So Johnny was telling her all about Stefano and stuff, and that's how he got the name Giovanni because Stefano used to always call him that. And damn well Stefano ain't like calling him Johnny because of John Black. That's why he didn't like calling him John or Johnny. No. So he started calling him Giovanni. Um, and it was funny though because I'm like, first of all, Johnny, sir, you gonna have to start learning how to cook, brother. How you out here drinking all this liquor and shit and you don't know how to cook? This fool talking about, oh, the chef has the night off. I guess the chef is done for the night. Well, then get your ass in there and make some pasta. You don't know how to cook? Like that's just basic. That's a basic life skill. Because I eat out probably like once or twice a week, maybe. But I love cooking. Anybody who hang around me, you gonna get some good fried chicken. You gonna get some good food, some good pasta. Trust me, pork chops, ribs, whatever. I trust me, steak. I love cooking it. Rice, brown rice, cause I don't really do white rice. I like brown. You gonna get a good meal. You know what I mean? Like some mixed vegetables. I love cooking. Cooking is fun for me. It's a lot of work sometimes depending on what you're cooking. But yeah, Johnny need to learn how to cook because that little pathetic little peanut butter and jelly. Don't get me wrong, I love PB and J's. I do. Well, I skip out on the jelly. I usually use like fluff or something like that. But I love me some a good peanut butter sandwich. I love it. Um, but I say yeah, you need to upgrade your cooking. My thing about Johnny and Chanel, I kind of like them together. I don't know what his intentions are towards her because maybe Allie does have a point. Maybe he, wants to have sex and just, once he get it, he loses interest in women. I think that's what it is with Johnny. He basically a hoe. Like he's all about the chase. Like he'll chase you and stuff like that, but once he gets you and he gets you in the bed and he hit that, it's like he has no interest no more. But my thing is, I feel like he definitely want to get it in with Chanel because even the first day that he met her, I think it was the next day, he sent her a thirst trap. Just him without a shirt in his PJs in bed. But my thing is, if Chanel doesn't mind it, then obviously she down too. If she don't mind it, because some women, they not into that. You know what I mean? Like the whole thirst trapping, especially when they first meet you. It depends on who you're dealing with. But she didn't seem to mind, so who am I to say anything? She like it, I love it. Um, Allie is definitely jealous. There's no question about that. She's jealous. Do I think she has genuine concern for Chanel as far as like Johnny and his intentions? Yes, but I think she's using that as a cover for what she really wants. Um, Even if Johnny is playing Chanel or whatever, and all he wants is some coochie from her, I'm pretty sure she can handle herself. Trust me, Chanel is feisty. She's not weak. She's none of she's not no little weakling and all that stuff. No, she's definitely feisty and sassy and crafty enough to handle Johnny Demira. That's no question. She's a big girl. She can handle herself. But things were definitely getting tense between Johnny and Allie. You know, when he was telling her to leave and stuff like that. And Johnny sensed it as well. He senses that Allie is jealous. And he sees that Allie is in denial about her feelings for Chanel. She is, because she just don't outright want to say it. Because I think a part of her don't want to hurt Trip. You know what I mean? But the fact that Trip told her that he loved her and stuff, and she can't say it back or won't say it back, that's because she doesn't feel it. You can't say what you don't feel. You know what I mean? People normally say what they feel. She can't say it because that's not how she's feeling. And she even admitted that, like, she doesn't love Trip. So I think she does have strong feelings for Chanel. And I think Trip knows it too. And I'm glad that he was there talking to Ava and stuff, because Ava's kind of going through something similar too with Rafe and Nicole. And Ava gave him some sage advice. If you're getting that vibe, like, you know, their friendship is turning into more than just a friendship, you need to open your eyes on it and see it for what it is. You know what I mean? And I agree. I feel like he needs to stop being in denial about it, and he needs to see that, you know, Allie has feelings for somebody else. You know? And I'm glad Ava was basically there to let him know, like, open up your eyes and see it, because she had to see it about Rafe and Nicole. She didn't want to see it at first. She tried to deny it and block it out and think, oh, it's nothing, they're just friends. No, when you start seeing little things and shifts in behavior and stuff like that, and it's looking like, oh no, it looks a little more than just friends, then you need to handle that. You know what I mean? You need to have a conversation and just, you know, put it out there. And that's exactly what Nicole did with Rafe. I mean, not Nicole, Ava did with Rafe. And I think Trip needs to do the same thing with Allie. He needs to have that conversation with Allie, and I think they need to really sit down and put all the fucking cards on the table and ask the direct question. Do you want to be with Chanel? Is that who you really want to be with? Because don't string me along. You know what I mean? And I think Trip need to just let that relationship with Allie go. Because clearly she don't like you like that. You know, she don't have that feeling for you that you have for her. So let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Go about your business, work your shifts at the hospital, move on. And if she really wants you, she'll come to you and make that decision. You know, she already kind of made that decision with him and said that, oh, she want him or whatever. She chose him. But no, you don't kiss somebody twice. I think she just chose Trick because, one, she didn't want to hurt him. Two, she's denying her feelings about Chanel, like her romantic feelings. She's denying it. So you're in complete denial, and she just needs to go ahead and let Trip know what she really wants. And he needs to, you know, get that from her. He needs to have that conversation, just lay everything out. That's how I feel like they need to do. So anyway, moving on from that, I'm happy that, you know, Ben and Sierra are happy. Finally, that amnesia shit is over with. My whole issue with that is I'm glad they taking a, you know, honeymoon and whatnot. They're happy, and happiness looks good on them. My issue is people need to stop trying to compare them to Bo and Hope, especially Sean. Like, stop comparing them to Bo and Hope, please. They are not the next Bo and Hope. In my opinion, you're not going to get another Bo and Hope, nor should you. You know what I'm saying? People need to learn how to just be original and be themselves. Like, Ben and Sierra are not Bo and Hope. They are Ben and Sierra. Their love story is their love story. You know what I mean? And that's how it should be. You should have your own love story. You should not be compared to another super couple. You know what I mean? Build up your own super couple status. You know what I'm saying? Off your own love story, your own merit. And that's what I think they should do. Don't try to compare yourselves. Don't try to turn them into another Bo and Hope, because no, you're never going to duplicate that. You know, you're never going to duplicate it. That's like Stefano. We're never going to get it. As bad as EJ and Andre and them can be, as bad as some of the Demiras can be, none of them will ever measure up to Stefano. I don't give a damn. Can none of them come close to Stefano Demira? Philip could never come close to Victor. You know what I'm saying? He could never be as villainous as Victor. Like, he might be a good villain, Xander, all of them, they will never touch Victor. Because there's only one. You can't duplicate that. You can't mix that same formula and get that same result again. You can never get that again. It's once in a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? You get people who are larger than life. You know what I mean? So with the Bo and Hope situation, you can never recreate it. You can't. But I'm happy that, they're happy and they're going on their honeymoon and stuff. And it's funny because when they mention kids, like Sierra brought up kids and stuff, Ben was looking like shit. Ben was looking like, yeah, not right now, not right now. Like, and I agree because I don't really feel like they're in that position really to have children. But if it happens, it happens. You got to take it. I'm glad that Sean at least gave them that book, Bible, whatever, with the poems in it and stuff. I thought that was dope. That was a good gift. So anyway, moving on from that, Philip needs to calm his ass down. Like, he really do. I felt like Belle was being a little naive when it came to Brady's feelings for Chloe. You know what I'm saying? Because Brady has been very brazen. He's been very bold when it comes to his feelings for Chloe. He has not made it. He's made it known that he want her. He has not made it no secrets that he want that woman. And Philip knows it. You know what I mean? But when Belle asked Philip to trust Chloe, Philip, he was like, call the pilot. He didn't even answer the question. Like when she was like, do you trust Chloe or whatever? He was like, call the pilot. That speaks volumes. So clearly it's not just Brady he don't trust. He don't trust Chloe. But my thing about Philip is stop letting your insecurities come out. Because every time he's around Brady, he lets his insecurities come out. And you're giving Brady the upper hand. You're showing Brady that he's getting into your head, that he's getting to you. Stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Stop giving a fuck. Trust me, you'll feel a lot better. I feel like Philip is losing his mind over Chloe right now. And that's not what you need to be doing. It's like, my thing is, if that's supposed to be your woman, and I understand why Philip would think that Brady would orchestrate all of this just to be alone with her and stuff like that. Especially, away from Salem where he could be, totally alone and he ain't got to worry about Philip coming knocking on the door right now. Little does he know Philip is on his way. Philip done called the pilot and all that of the private jet, like, make sure it's gassed up, it's ready. I'm on my way to PA. He said, we about to go out there. Like, he about to do a surprise drop in. And I expected nothing less of Philip. But my thing is, if that's your woman and you don't trust her and you don't trust him, you shouldn't be. I understand why he don't trust Brady. But if you don't trust your woman, you ain't got no business with her if you can't trust her. Furthermore, she chose you. You know what I'm saying? She chose to be with you. And she already called you and told you what happened with the plane and all that, the malfunction. She didn't have to call you and tell you shit. But she did, But if I was Philip, though, I would just sit back and just let the chips fall where they may. You know what I'm saying? She's a grown woman. I'm not about to sit here. If I feel like I got to check your phone or I got to check where you are or check what's going on with you and another dude, then I don't need to be with you. You know what I mean? I'm not about to sit here and be all insecure, coming out of myself. I'm not about to do that. I am not about to do that. That's too much. Like, that's like a whole nother job. And no, I'm not about to do that. If they end up sleeping together and Philip finds out about it, then hey, break up with her ass. You know what I mean? That's on her. Stop showing your insecurities, because what you're doing is you're pushing her further towards him when you act the fool. And that's why I do agree with Bell on that point. Like, he just need to, let this ride out, let it go and just focus on you, focus on your business and let this shit go. Cause you looking a little crazy right now. So anyway, even Chloe felt like Brady pulled some stunts or whatever to get this to happen. Like about the plane, and then he comes to her room all wet and all that, talking about some the motel or whatever double booked them with some, double booked his room or whatever with some old couple that was up in there fucking. I don't blame him, because number one, I would have left out that room too, because nobody wants. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see two geriatric people getting it on. And the old man accused him of being a pervert and dumped a bucket of ice water on his head. I'm like, Lord have mercy. So basically the motel is booked up, motel, hotel, whatever. They all booked up or whatever. So, Chloe was like, all right, you can stay here. But she at first thought he orchestrated that whole thing. Like the plane messing up, the rooms being double booked. Like, she felt like he did that. And it is something, I wouldn't expect Brady not to do that. He definitely want Chloe. Like, he definitely want her. He's sitting there talking about, oh, I respect your decision to be with Philip. No, you don't. You clearly don't respect her decision, because when they were at the anniversary party for Eric and Nicole, he was all up on Chloe. Every 5 minutes, he was all up on her. acting like he was her man. So no, you don't respect her relationship. And he even told Philip, "Oh, leave Chloe alone. She's here to mingle and talk with her friends." But how you gonna tell her man to leave her alone, but you all up on her though, as if you were her man? So no, you didn't respect her relationship, Brady. Stop them lies. So she ended up telling him that he could stay in the room or whatever, and he slept on the chair. Now she talking about, oh, you got into a car accident, you were shot, just come get in the bed. I'm like, Chloe, stop playing these games. Cause you know what you doing. You know that man got feelings for you, and you telling him to get in the bed. Mind you, Brady kept telling her, "I'm good. I can sleep in the chair." And that's where the fuck she should have let him sleep, in the chair. Why are you telling him he can get in the bed with you? Like, you're just feeding that. You're enabling his crush on you. That's all you're doing. One, by letting him stay with you. Two, by letting him sleep in the bed. Like, what are you, crazy? Like, Chloe just feeding that little shit. I'm like, that's exactly what she doing. That's why I feel like Philip need to let that go. He need to, drop that. It ain't gonna work. She obviously still got feelings for Brady too, because I could see it all over her face. So anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about it. I'll see you all later. Peace.